Hello and welcome to the ECA podcast series. I'm Ernest Chicho. We are standing right in front of the exhibition stand of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa here at the Intra-Africa Trade Fair in Cairo 2023. We've come to the end of the trade fair. This is an opportunity for us to find out from the ECA sponsored exhibitors about how things unfolded. Come with me. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And
Tell me
yourself?
what's your name and what do you have for us here today?
Okay, so my name is Eva Siaka. I'm the co-founder of Jelani Store. Jelani Store is Ode à l'élégance africaine. What we do is, we use traditional woven material from all over Africa, and we take them to high fashion. The aim is to
High fashion is something like that.
high.
Right.
That's it. The type of designs that you see on high fashion, but then we keep that tradition into that. We want our culture, our tradition to remain, to keep living, to remain alive. Through also a circle, the grandmothers do the woven material, the old ladies wear the clothes, and then the babies get peluche from our leftover from production. I'm so grateful for these days that we have passed. I've met so many partners, so many people whom I'm going to work with, from textile, to partnership on some projects. I'm really grateful to UNECA for this opportunity, and definitely it boosted me on keep doing what I've started.
So generally speaking, the trade fair was worth your while.
It was definitely worth me coming to this trade fair. We always say you cannot gain everything. You lose some, you win some, but I want to focus on the winning side, and I declare I won.
You are a winner. Thank you so very much and all the best to you, yeah?
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on the fine work.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's go to the next person. And hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm blessed.
Beautiful smile.
Thank you so
Is it
much.
as a result of your product?
We thank God.
So talk to me, what do we have here?
We have Soleil Shea Cosmetic.
Sorry, what was that?
Soleil Shea Cosmetic for natural hair
Great.
and skin care from Uganda.
So it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, over 5 days here in Cairo at the trade fair. How did it go for you?
Oh my God, it's really been worth the trip. I'll tell you, I have not only made sales, I have made connections. I expect to export my products to the respective people that have been coming here to pick up business contacts from me, not only to buy the products, but also to expose me to other people. Right now, as I speak, I already have feedback from a client in Egypt that used my products 2 days ago, and she's already been looking for me to buy extra because she doesn't know when she'll see me again. And that is a clear thing that the product is really good. I don't take it for granted that UNECA has given me an opportunity to come and exhibit my product and also make contacts with other business people in the same field with me so that I may improve my packaging, branding, and also the product.
So you acquired some new skills.
Yes, I have.
Did you make some sales?
Oh, yes, I did.
So you made some money?
Sales. Yes, I did.
Contacts, money and all that good stuff.
Contact money. Above all, I have gotten market that I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't take the flight to Egypt for this exhibition. Yes.
Okay,
Sarah
wonderful.
Acheng is my name.
Nice to meet you, Sarah, and all the best with the
Thank you.
work, all right?
Thank you so
Fine.
much.
Safe flight back to Uganda.
Thank you, Sarah.
Now, who do we have next to Sarah? How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing
You
good.
look taller than me. I
Yeah.
feel intimidated standing in front of you. So, what do we have?
I'm John from Democratic Republic of Congo.
Okay.
I am an entrepreneur. I work with Congo Engineering Company, the company which is working in the construction and agriculture. And here we are to selling the coffee of Democratic Republic of Congo. The special coffee of the East Party of Democratic.
special.
Yeah, the special, because they're very good, the best of coffee in the world, I will think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's very good, and that is the opportunity for us to be here because it's the international market, and we say thank you for UNECA, which give us this opportunity to meet any entrepreneurs and to have the networking of the big organization, the big businessman of Africa and the world, and that is our will. We say it's very important, and UNECA is a good organization which help us
Well,
to be here.
thank you very much. Let's talk a little more about your product. So you've got coffee and you've got an engineering company. What's the relationship between the two?
Yeah, the
Are they
relationship-
separate things or that company does coffee?
Yes, the relationship is engineering, agriculture is engineering, and construction is engineering. That in engineering we do the construction firstly, and agriculture engineering. So we do coffee, we do agriculture, biological agriculture in DRC. We have many products, but we bring here coffee and cocoa because that is possible to become here. But if we have in the future the possibility to come with other products, we will come with us.
Perfect. Congratulations, John, and all the best to you.
Thank you.
Carry the DRC flag forward forever, yeah?
Thank you.
All the best. All right, okay, I'm gonna go right
Yeah.
across from you to your neighbor. Hello, good gentleman. How are we doing today?
Good morning.
So, what do we have?
There's
I'm
a
not
boundary
sure if it's
here.
the coffee or if it's the nice
this
bag,
is
so-
this is from Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine is here.
I should be focused on
And,
this.
Yes.
Okay.
And, my name is Hassan Disho. I came here under the ticket of Economic Commission for Africa. When we promote the drinking of coffee, we empower that farmer down there and put money in his pockets. That means coffee can be a good product which can meet the objectives of the sustainable development goals in putting money into people's pockets.
Were you able to convince some people here at the intra-Africa trade
We
fair?
have done that. I have even got orders in as far as Britain, and I have gotten also orders in Egypt here.
Can you
Yes,
just
right.
expand a little more? You've got orders from Britain.
Yes,
What kind of orders did you have?
it's
To
from
do
the
what?
supermarket chain. They came here and took our contacts, and they took free samples, and we agreed to actually escalate this discussion further than that.
So what that tells me is that in terms of standard and quality, you've got fine products.
Excellent.
Congratulations, man.
Excellent. Actually, what they
Wonderful.
did, we opened one sachet, and what they discovered was the aroma behind the Kenyan coffee.
Are you just playing the Kenyan card now, man?
No, I'm not playing the Kenya card. That's the truth. And historically, Kenya is known that it has good coffee.
We're just from John, who said DRC is the best coffee, but I'll go with your flow anyway.
Well, let's say when you talk of good coffee, we are talking of the soil.
I was kidding. Let's talk
Yeah.
about the
We are
business
talking
as
about
well.
the
Yes,
soil.
yes.
I'm walking from here with a lot of information, with a good business, and hope to escalate this discussion further in terms of businesses.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, thanks.
Thank you
Safe
very
flight
much.
back home to Kenya.
Thank you.
All righty.
Yeah.
Now we have a lady. Hello.
I speak French.
You speak French?
Yeah.
Moi, je parle un peu français. Mon français n'est pas bon, mais on s'en sort. OK. Déjà, vous vous appelez comment et qu'est-ce que vous avez à vendre ici?
Je m'appelle Fatima Hamidou. Je viens de Comores. Ici, on a l'huile de moringa et la poudre de moringa. Au début, j'ai trouvé la voie parce que ma mère travaille dans le domaine. Et après avoir terminé mes études, j'ai décidé de me lancer dans ce domaine pour moi qui est un rêve et dont je suis en train de le réaliser.
Est-ce que vous avez pu trouver des partenaires ici à Cairo? Des gens avec qui vous allez faire business?
Oui, j'ai déjà trouvé pas mal.
Vous avez
J'ai
fait
déjà
des
trouvé
ventes?
pas mal. Oui, j'ai fait des ventes.
Vous avez vendu combien?
Disons
Sans dévoiler
que,
beaucoup, je ne sais pas.
je pars ici très satisfaite même. Oui.
OK, bon. Bon courage et bon vol.
Merci
Hein?
beaucoup.
All right. Awesome.
À vous.
Merci beaucoup. The next person, tell me you don't speak French. You speak English. All right.
Okay, I will speak English.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine.
And which country do you represent?
Okay, I come from Togo.
Togo.
Yes.
Okay. So what we have displayed here.
Yes, we have here the first chocolate of Togo. It's made with the cocoa of Togo.
By first, you mean you're the first to ever make chocolate in Togo?
Yes.
Is that true?
We are the first company
Is
in
there anyone
Togo.
from Togo here?
That
I'll
is
ask
processed.
to make sure you're not lying.
Yes,
Anyways,
you
go
can
for it.
ask.
Yes, yes.
Choco Togo is the first chocolate of Togo.
Okay.
So we have a natural chocolate. We use just cocoa and brown sugar. We don't add any chemical product, any fat, any additive product, just cocoa and sugar. And to have many varieties, we can use all other products that we can find locally, like coconut, like peanut, ginger, rice, coffee, everything we can find back home. We will use it to make to mix our chocolate.
So now, talk about Cairo. How's it been for you?
Yes, Cairo was a great opportunity for us. So here we found many markets. Here in Egypt, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Zambia. It was really
Congratulations.
amazing.
Well, that's
Thank
good. I can
you.
tell from the smile on your face
Yes,
that you had
many
some good
people
deals.
are
Yeah.
using chocolates for their production, but it's not from Africa country. So we will do partnership so that we can provide them with our chocolates, and they will use it, and we will have a product made 100%
In Africa.
in Africa.
Sold in Africa.
Yes.
Consumed in Africa.
Yes.
You are a true African.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Safe flight back home,
Thank
and all the
you.
best with your business.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks. Anyone else?
That's me.
Oh, it's a grey gentleman. I've got grey. You've got grey.
Well, real over here.
All right. Let's talk about this.
My name is Samni Kwaku, and I'm from Ghana. Yes, my company is Queen Organics. Queen Organics actually is an enterprise under Kwaku Initiatives, and we are out there with products, wonderful products from Ghana, from the sunny shores of Ghana. We bring to Africa dried citrus pills, orange, lemon, lime pills, and these are used in confectionery and in the tea industry. And then we have fresh limes that we ship to Europe already, as well as dried fruits, dried mango, dried papaya, dried all that for the tea industry as well as some fresh coconuts and fresh pineapples. And
You know, I would have assumed that almost every African country's got some fruits going.
yeah,
And so to make a business case for flying all the way from Ghana to Cairo for a trade fair with lime, is mushrooms?
no, those are pineapples, pineapple rings. Yeah.
Right. I've got lime again here.
Yeah.
So tell me, how has this been for you, though? Did
Well-
you find people who are really interested in this product?
Yes, we did. You see, Africa grows a lot of tea, especially in the east of Africa. And then on the west, we have a lot of citrus. In the north, I realize there's citrus as well. But North Africa actually consumes a lot of teas. And, there's now the enhanced teas, which are coming in with nice aromas based on tea infusions. And so what we have in West Africa could be fused with what is coming from East Africa and served to North Africa and the rest of the world. And that's how we're looking to have, intra-African trade and manufacturing, and to expand what Africa has to offer the rest of the world. We're already exporting these things certified to the US and to the EU organic certifications, as well as to the Africa EcoMark standard. We're ready for Africa, and we are selling this already to Europe, to Germany, to Holland, and some are re-exported to the US. So for us, we're already out there, but these are imported for further processing before it gets to the consumers. And Africa still has the capacity to add more value even along these ones.
Did you find any partners from other African countries who would be interested in?
Right here in Egypt, I have expressions of interest from companies who are happy to discuss. I have another meeting with a Kenyan company who is a big exporter of cheese, who is also happy to discuss these same things I'm talking about. And we are hoping that we will make Africa bigger than we have come to make it in terms of our trade, in terms of our interaction, in terms of our relationship with the rest of the world. And I'm looking forward to it.
That's wisdom.
Really, thank you very much.
Now I see why you're great. Thanks very much.
Carrying Africa.
Safe flight back home and all the best to your business.
Thank you.
All right. Malawi Kane.
Malawi.
You're from Malawi?
Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Precious Pipiri.
Precious.
I am from Malawi, Lilongwe.
Okay. So tell me about your product.
I build furniture, interiors, and accessories. So we make these products from bamboo and cane.
What's special about Malawi Kane?
What's special about our products is that we are making these products from bamboo, which is the main raw material. Bamboo is eco-friendly, and we are trying to ease the pressure on natural trees. And with these products, you are able to get the best in that. So we're setting an example in climate action, but also in contemporary products made from bamboo. But also we have a long Malawian tradition of bamboo, and we want to preserve that.
So tell me about deals you've been able to make here. Anything?
Yes, we have. Actually, we've made a deal to supply our chairs to Netherlands, and we've also made a deal to supply our chairs to Nigeria. So those are the deals that we've made here, and thanks to ECA for that opportunity. It's my first international exhibition, and us getting that, it means validation, but it also means growth for our youth-led business.
It means validation. I like that. That you got people from the Netherlands and from Nigeria.
Yes.
It's approval of your work, man. Congratulations, sir, and all the best to you. Yeah? Cheers. Hello, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
You sound like you're going to tell me you would speak in French.
In French.
Vous allez parler en français?
Oui.
Vous voulez que je meure? Parce que je parle pas. OK. Présentez-vous. Vous vous appelez comment? Vous venez de quel pays? Et qu'est-ce que vous avez ici?
Moi, c'est Madame Nioff, épouse Fongam, Laetitia. Je suis la promotrice de l'entreprise Kemaya. Kemaya est une jeune entreprise camerounaise qui fait dans la commercialisation des tissus tissés à la main venant du Cameroun, d'une zone du Cameroun. Et à partir de ces tissus tissés à la main, nous confectionnons plusieurs accessoires. À l'exemple d'espadrilles, des toques, des robes, des petits sacs, des écharpes. Et en fait, nous avons une variété de produits que nous faisons à partir de ces tissus. Donc, Kemaya, l'entreprise Kemaya travaille avec une communauté de femmes artisans des zones rurales. En fait, c'est pour valoriser le travail fait par ces différentes femmes des villages de l'ouest, plus précisément du Noun du Cameroun.
Pourquoi est-ce que c'était important pour vous de venir ici?
Pour moi, c'était important de venir à cette foire parce qu'il fallait faire connaître le savoir-faire de l'Afrique centrale également, donc le Cameroun précisément. Montrer ce que nous pouvons faire au Cameroun et venir partager ça avec d'autres nations africaines en se disant que avec le procédé de la ZLECAF, la zone de libre-échange, on peut maintenant avoir des différents commerces, des échanges de marchandises et autres. Et également voir ce que ceux d'ici confectionnent, comment ils utilisent leur textile. Est-ce que ça peut m'aider moi aussi, venant d'un autre pays, ainsi de suite. Donc, et fixer également certains partenariats avec d'autres entreprises qui font dans le même domaine.
Vous avez pu fixer des partenariats?
J'ai eu plusieurs contacts et je pense que ces partenariats, ces différents contacts, le partenariat va se fixer au fur et à mesure. Donc, c'est en bonne voie de toutes les façons.
D'accord. Merci beaucoup.
Je vous en prie, monsieur.
And all the best as you fly back to Cameroon. Where in Cameroon are you from? Douala, Yaoundé?
Yaoundé.
Yaoundé.
Yes.
All the best. Safe trip back.
Merci.
All right.
Merci
Cheers.
beaucoup et merci aux Nations Unies. Merci infiniment pour tout l'encadrement et pour tout l'accompagnement.
Merci à vous. It's all about you and Africa.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. All the best. Okay. So let's see. We're done with the exhibitors, and I think it's natural that we talk a little bit to some of those from the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa who are in charge of putting this together. So just come with me and let's figure out who we have on set here. All right, here we go with Rose Rono and Batanaichi Kwene, both staff members of the Africa Trade Policy Center at the ECA. We just did a tour de table, looked around the various tables and talked to the exhibitors. Lots of them, if not all, said they're going back with lots of deals, which to me is something fantastic. But I'd like for us to focus on the session you had with the entrepreneurs. What was it about?
So basically the session was bringing them together to just understand, what are some of the challenges that they do have in accessing African markets. Because as you're aware, trade between African countries is really low. And if the large companies are not trading, then it's even gonna be more difficult for SMEs to be able to trade. So we wanted to understand what are the challenges that they're facing. Also bring them together to be able to, network, share, and, come up with some of the recommendations that us as the Economic Commission for Africa can be able to advocate to the different member states in terms of resolving some of these challenges that they are having. We've been working with UNDP in different countries where they're providing technical support for the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. While us as ECA, we have been providing support in terms of supporting member countries in developing the national implementation strategies. So in different instances, we've worked together with them. And during the session, they really presented, they had a wonderful presentation that showcased the opportunities that are there, especially in North Africa, in tea and in coffee. And we have one of our exhibitors who's very interested in this particular market of North Africa. And it was wonderful to see the realization that there's actually a market in North Africa for tea from Kenya, for coffee from Kenya. And those are the kind of discussions or the kind of outcomes that we want to see out of bringing these entrepreneurs here and having such sessions. And another key partner that was part of it is the Pan-Africa Chamber of Commerce. And one of the key outcomes of the discussions that we had is that SMEs cannot operate in isolation. They need to be able to join, groups, associations that can be able to advocate for some of these issues that they're bringing up. And we do have a commitment from the Pan-Africa Chamber of Commerce that they're going to continue to work with us as ECA and UNDP to be able to, ensure that SMEs, not only the SMEs we've sponsored, but SMEs all over the African continent are able to access other African markets. One of the biggest issues that came up is lack of information of the markets. Right. So that's a major takeaway that us as ECA have taken from this conference. What solutions can we be able to recommend, or policies can we be able to recommend at country level to ensure that there's information of the markets that are available in African countries?
I think they've plugged into the important networks. They now know what to do. They've enough information to now go back to their capitals, to their businesses, and go through a session of strategizing on the next steps. We have done what we should do as the African Trade Policy Center to expose them to a world-class trade fair. It is our hope that they will use this opportunity because they've been exposed to a global kind of environment, so they now know what to expect. And they will use this information to redesign their enterprises to match the opportunity that exists outside there. We have discussed a number of issues in a number of sessions, and for this particular group of entrepreneurs, there are issues of access to finance, there are issues of standards, there are issues of compliance with SPS, there are issues of call it corruption in terms of the assistance they get along the trade corridors. That will require policy interventions at the national level, sometimes at the regional level. That is where, as ATPC, we come in to try and facilitate those kind of conversations and proffer some recommendations that really make the environment of doing business much easier. On the IATF 2023 edition globally, I think we have had a very successful Africa Industrialization Week. We have a very successful trade and investment conference. We also had a very successful automotive conference. All these things coming together will really facilitate the trade that we've also been talking about in terms of making sure that we in Africa trade the goods that are produced within the continent so that the ordinary man on the street can actually benefit from the AFCFTA initiative.
So you continue engagement with them after this anyway, not necessarily limited to the intra-Africa trade fair. What are the kind of engagements that we should expect to see?
So the next thing, especially for these entrepreneurs that we have sponsored, is aftercare. I call it aftercare because it's not the end of the engagement with ATPC. We would like to support them beyond the trade fair to basically understand what was their experience, assist them, to follow up on some of the networks or the contacts that they've been able to find. So basically, not just taking them to the trade fair and just dropping them. We need to be able to, handhold them to possibly have, that materialization of some of those deals that they have made. So we are going to be organizing a webinar after this conference to be able to have that discussion and just to be able to follow up on some of those contacts that they've made, so that we ensure that as an investment that ATPC has done in bringing them to this conference, that investment has paid off.
Just to build on the idea of a webinar, I think we will also be able to invite those that participated in the Durban edition to allow them to share their experience of what happened after the trade fair, so that colleagues from the recent edition can also learn and strategize accordingly, taking into account the lessons from the other group that came earlier than them.